And a long time ago, they say there were giants that roamed the land. They came from the sky, fell in love with the sons and daughters of the earth.
Chapter 6. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply in the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
They had the ability to read your mind and foresee the future. The men would go hunting in the mountains for deer or elk, while the women would prepare offerings to honor these giants. In Sapayuna, the mountain giants chose us and were fierce guardians of our culture. They will swing their staffs at the people and roar, Are you being faithful to your old ways? And are you loving and giving enough? And then slowly, Basaya, the giants begin to disappear.
Several years after my deployments to Afghanistan, something very strange happened to me that is somewhat related to this. I was basically TDY to Kirtland Air Force Base, which is out in Albuquerque. I was out with my JAG at the time, and there was a Navajo Native American sitting basically in the restaurant that we're in. It was also a bar. It was actually Kelly's Brew Pub. And this Native American guy out of nowhere, he was talking to us, very friendly guy. And out of nowhere, he asked me if I knew what a Native American sing was. And no, I didn't at the time. I do now because I looked it up. But he says, I have to sing for you. And he put his hand on me and started a Native American prayer, if you will. And I thought, wow, this is very strange. But it was cool as well. My jag that I was with actually took out her Apple iPhone and started to film it, and he stopped and said, no, not on film, not on film. And she put it away, and he sang the prayer, and here's where it gets very strange. He started talking about, did I know that there were giants out in the Sandia Mountains? And he said, they're out there in the mountains still, and the earth had swallowed them up. And he goes, watch out. He says, someday they're going to come back. They're going to come back. I then took him aside and said, hey, as a matter of fact, I've seen these things. They're real. At least I think I've seen these things. And I basically conveyed to him the story. He just took it in stride and said, yes, they're real. They're absolutely real. And he said something like, if I remember correctly, like the earth had swallowed them up, but soon the earth will spit them back out. And soon, he said, soon, they're coming back. Soon, he said, soon, they're coming back.